Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is Thursday, 3/23/2017, 23rd of March. It is Thursday. Wow, almost 7:30. It's been kind of a slow day for me because, oh, my hair is a mess. Because I woke up 5 o'clock, but I'd slept straight 6 hours, something like that. Problem with that, of course, is I don't move when I sleep. And that's not good. And so my left arm hurts so bad when I first woke up. And that's become my dominant arm by choice. Because this is my semi-paralyzed arm. I'm by 80% use, 20% paralysis. And it's just like a club with fingers. Doesn't work all that well. But this arm, well, it feels better now. I went out and had a Walkies and smoked some what they call pre-rolls. Looks like a cigarette. And if you see me in public, of course, it's just a cigarette because it is illegal to smoke cannabis in public. I would never do such a thing. But while I was out and going on my Walkies, I got enough THC in me that while it does hurt, it only really hurts if I concentrate on it. So I can use it. And it's like, it's low-level pain instead of, like it was. Thumbs up. Pain is so special. Now, I don't know if I put my owl face rig animation at the beginning or if my owl face rig animation is right here. I went and spent a little bit of money on a Humble Bundle and got the streamers bundle where you have things like face rig and some things that you can make interacting with people on Twitch a whole lot easier and such like that, because I'm going to start streaming again here real soon. Hopefully. I got to find the proper thing to do it, so we shall see. Oh boy, I had a whole bunch of stuff that I wanted to talk about and I keep forgetting it because, I've got memory issues. I've got fibromyalgia. I've been suffering from fibro for a long time. I got it. You don't get it like that. It's not like you catch it like a disease. It's an autoimmune thing. So your body is, from the very moment you're born, it's a counting timer to when things are going to go downhill and go wrong. But I've been suffering from fibro. My wife, when she was alive, figured I must have been really starting to feel the effects back in the mid-90s when I was drinking, because my back was so bad then. I would frequently, just to start my day, take 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, almost a full gram of acetaminophen, take as much aspirin as you can, and then I'd usually throw something else on top of that, and then I'd barely be able to make it through the day because I was hurting so much. Yeah, sounds like fibro. So before I got diagnosed with it in the late 2000s, probably about 2008 or so, or 2007, something like that, but I was finally diagnosed with it. So I must have been suffering from full effects from like mid-90s onward. So it's not like it's new. This has all been building up, and I'm feeling the effects of having it being going for 20 years now. Which is why if I was out without cannabis, I would be bedridden. So, yay. Oh, still sore. I gotta use that arm a little less. It's a terrible thing. I almost wish that my bed was still in storage. I sleep, yeah, but I hurt so much when I wake up. It takes me hours to recover fully from the pain of lying down. Whereas when I was sleeping in my recliner, yeah, I didn't sleep well, but I didn't hurt as much either. But sleeping in a recliner isn't really good for you either, because we're designed, through thousands. From our very basic ancestors, millions of years, we've been designed to sleep horizontally. And so sleeping in a chair your body is not set for that. It's not really good for your whole system. And in fact, sitting down is not good for your body. It does there's a whole suite of negative effects just from sitting, because you don't use a whole bunch of your muscles and such when sitting, and so those things immediately fail. And it's things that it turns out you need those for like surviving. Those muscles be working the way they should be when you're standing and all that. Ugh, my shirt. Yay. It's driving me crazy. I am nuts, but that's the way it is. My hammies are going absolutely crazy today. This one is Little Squeak Jr. I can see from her fur coloration. She loves her wheel. Mama Squeak over here was running around just as wildly, but she's calmed down just before I started recording and took a nap. Thumbs up on that. They are wild and crazy. I love those little guys. Down here next to me, because of this, I have just my simple two little guys. Come on, little guy. You're not in your house, which means I can attack you. Come on, little guy. He wasn't sleeping in his house. He's just sleeping off to the side in a pile of bedding next to his wheel. So that means he's fair game to pull out and then eat. Except I'm not going to eat him. And that's the good part. What I really like about my little guys, too, especially you can see it in like this little hammy right here, when she's sitting in my hand, is aside from their base genetic programming, my guys have no sense of fear or terror at the unknown, and no real sense of, oh, I'm going to die, which is wonderful. I mean, all little critters like this, all they have is their base genetic programming, their instinct, which tells them everything. It's their basic ROM programming, and it tells them that they're prey and that they've got to run and be scared, because otherwise you're going to get eaten. And it's very good programming, because we still have hamsters and we still have all sorts of other critters. So it works. But what I like about that is, there's a little bit of RAM inside of each hamster. They don't have very much because they're very tiny, very small brains. But that amount of RAM that they've got in there has allowed them to have new subroutines written where I can just pick them up, put them in my hand, and instead of the base genetic programming telling them, run away, we're going to die, they just immediately start going, oh, sniffing and chewing, because they're going, I like the way that tastes and smells. Or they just start cleaning themselves because they feel safe in my hands. They know my smell. They know I'm not dangerous. They know I'm not going to kill them. Their base genetic programming, of course, says, I'm prey, run. But once they're able to think, then they're able to do stuff like this and not panic and fear. It's like with guinea pigs, too. The guinea pigs that we have downstairs, my housemate's guinea pigs, they're, one of them, the male, is an absolute snuggle bug, and he will run up to you if you go over to his cage, and he'll start sniffing at your hand if you put it in there, because he's very curious. He's a little snuggle bug. But the other two little females, they panic. You make any move and they run away, and trying to pick up any guinea pig is pretty difficult because their genetic programming says, run, you're going to die if something tries to pick them up. They don't mind it when you're not picking them up. They don't mind being held once they are picked up. It's the process of picking up they freak out about the genetic programming. There's not enough RAM in there for them to write a new subroutine for that one. He's a good little guy. He wants to go down though. He's a little guy. He has testicles of power. Little Squeak. Little crazy Squeak there as she runs and runs and runs. She's female. And of course Mama Squeak is she's female. And then there's Bobo. Bobo's not in his house either. Bobo is also just like, oh my gosh. He had like enough bedding caught in his fur. I could have made a hamster out of the bedding alone. He attracts bedding just like massive amounts. He's fluffy. He's very fluffy. But this is once again Bobo Jr. I have to show off just Bobo and Patches and Mama Squeak and Little Squeak because they're all I have left anymore. These are just, excuse me, just my 4 little hammies. They were such sweethearts though. Later on, when one of these 4 gets old and kicks off, then I'm gonna, I'll get another replacement. But I'm happy with just 4. It's a good thing. Little hamsters, soft and furry, and great big huge noses. Okay, they don't have great huge noses. Just stay in camera, will you? I wish they had a face rig of a hamster. So, I've got I've got some things on my Amazon wish list that I'm thinking of just taking off the wish list because they're things that I need, but whenever they go into the wish list, of course, they drop out of my being able to use them or buy them. But I need to get some of those foam acoustic panels, and I got them on the wish list, but that means they could get bought, they might never get bought, I would never know. Literally never know. And the sounds that is echoing in here, I need to get some of those. So I'm going to take those off the wish list and get some of those foam things to suck up some of the sound. Not a lot, just some, because we're still using this as partial storage and such. So it's not just my room to take over. Thumbs up. Well, at 12 minutes and change, what I'm going to do is go to the community page on my channel. Where is it? There it is. Okay. And did I? Oh, I didn't. I'm having to hit show more on a whole bunch because I'm going to thank 20 to 25 kind subscribers and commenters, or just commenters and not subscribers at all, because I always say subscribers when I mean to say commenters. Sorry about that. I'm going to thank 20 to 25 kind commenters. Now, I say it is a range because, oh, come on, you bloody thing. I hate Chrome. But I use it as a range because it's so easy for me to lose track of what I'm doing and where I'm going that I might just forget all the way through it. But I'm just reading the fact that you've left a comment. I'm not reading the comments. I am just thanking you for leaving a comment. Good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, doesn't matter. I'm thanking you for leaving a comment. YouTube wants us to interact, but they don't care how we interact. They just want interaction. I prefer positive, life-affirming interaction, and so thumbs up on that. So, hence here. Now, for people that do contests for shoutouts, that's fine. I don't do contests because I'm just doing simple human recognition, simple human contact, thanking you. No need to do something big and make a contest out of it. So. Now, when I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I do my best, but I am terrible at names. So, I'm trying, but again, sorry. Trying my best. So, someone did ask for shoutouts, and if you would like a shoutout, just ask. And if I catch it, I say if I catch it, because with my memory issues, I don't always catch the shoutouts. But if I catch it, you will get that shoutout. Like Jamie Steedman has asked for a shout out. Thank you so very much, Jamie Steedman. And then the fellow or lass or laddie, I don't know, who just went and basically went FKDHJ on those such as is the name. Thank you so very, very much. Silly username, but I really appreciated the comments and the interactions that we've had in the comment section. Definite thumbs up. Thank you so much. Now, ooh, itchy forehead. Now, though, I'm going to thank Galindo Brandon. Thank you so very much, Galindo Brandon. Greatly appreciated. Now, remember, I'm not reading the comments. I don't know what you've said. Whether it's good, bad, indifferent, doesn't matter. I'm just thanking you for leaving the comment. Remember that, please. I may accidentally read the comment. That happens, but there's definitely no guarantee. And then Calvin Does Things. Thank you very much for the comment. And then there is 205 Beham. BHAM. That's the abbreviation of sorts for Bellingham as well, BHAM. You're not from Bellingham, Washington, are you? Or Bellingham anywhere. There's lots of Bellinghams. So, and then there is Maddie Metz. Thank you so very much for the comment. Greatly appreciated. And Lucavelli. Oh, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. That's kind of a cool name too. Thank you. And then Gamosaurus Rex. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. And the Southside Elite. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. CeeLo Bureau, Burruel. Thank you so very, very much. Greatly appreciated. And Hooxl, Hooxll. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Bane H. Thank you. Bloody dentures. I always forget to glue them in. I need to call my dentures today. I've got a whole bunch of people I have to call. And then Aiden Cayero. Thank you so very much for the comment. And Victor Marrero, Marrero. Thank you so very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Fox Drop Zombie, FAWKS Drop. How about that? That's pretty cool. Thumbs up on that. Good name. And then there is Paddy. No. That was fit. So this is 16. Thank you. Sorry about that. Was forgetting where I was. And then there is Vegar Johnson. Hopefully I got your name properly. And then thank you so very much for sticking around and being with me. Hopefully Will McLaughlin is still out there too. That's a free shout out because the two of you sent me that postcard, and son of a gun, thank you so very much. I hope it's Will McLaughlin. Did I get the name right? I sure hope so. But Vegar, hopefully I got it correctly now. Vegar Johnson, thank you so very, very much. And then there is David Danger. Thank you very, very much for the comment. Greatly appreciated. And then Dika Presetio. Wow. Presetio, I think that is. Thank you so very much. And then there is, did I already say one for Mika Mach 5? This is Fibro. Wonderful. If this is your first, thank you very much. If it's your second, thank you very much. And then, of course, the Horror Files. Thank you again. We've had some good conversations in the comments. Thank you very much. And, this one's like a NIC3 Sniper. Thank you very much. And Trone R, but it's TR and then O with some accent over it. Demarchandises? Trone Demarchandises? I am so sorry that I cannot pronounce that properly, but thank you so very, very much. And then lastly, we have Nikolai Dimitrov. Thank you so very, very much. Absolutely every single one of you for the comment. Greatly appreciated. It gets me out of my head into the world. Definite thumbs up. And I thank each and every one of you. Also, hopefully, I'm going to have a list of all my Patreon patrons. Thank you so very, very much. You are all wonderful, wonderful people. In fact, let's take a moment here while the names go by, because I so appreciate each and every one of you. These are my Patreon patrons. Thank you so much. You are wonderful, beautiful people. I wish I could give you people more than I have. My fibro and my brain damage has just made it so difficult to do things. And with my wife gone, it's so hard to remember. So thank you all so very much for putting up with me. Greatly, greatly appreciated each one of my Patreon patrons. Thank you so very, very much. I do not have time to do my standard greetings, so I'm very sorry about that. But if you could check out some of my links, that would be awesome. Very, very greatly appreciated. And if you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. I do appreciate all positive validation for my existence, a very good thing. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome, but only if you're down with it. Pity subscriptions, not needed or wanted. They don't help me. They don't help you. They don't help anybody. Plus, I don't do subs for subs, so just thought I'd mention that there. So I have a walkies video coming up. I have a reaction video coming up. I have a game video coming up. Quite a full day of videos today. Why? No idea. And yet, I'm going to be pretty busy today, so thumbs up. Hopefully I'll get everything done. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing.